Hi, I'm Joseph.
Hi, I'm Kenneth.
Line.
I'm Jonathan.
Caesar.
Our group name is the Costly Gold Team, and we decided to gather together to discuss our proposal in which we will be in the shoes of Alex and his team, how we should implement ideas to approach a better situation to benefit our division in reaching our goal.
In the Goal A process of ongoing improvement, Goldrat and Cox introduce how adapting the theory of constraints in an organization may improve operations. In this situation, Alex Rogo, a prospective and educated manager at Unico, is tasked by Bill Peach, division manager, to show substantial improvements to his company's bottom line in only 3 months. Unsatisfied with their current performance, Alex needs to rediscover how to manage department operations to turn over a profit in the short period. So he cooperates with Jonah, a business consultant, and various department managers to realize why they are not. He discovers that the new goal of the company should be to make money, and that efficiencies as a single measure should not dictate production performance. Being able to clarify these issues allowed them to locate 2 major bottlenecks that restrict their production. Through trial and error, their plant operations were able to stabilize, and this was accomplished by limiting capacity and restricting production. Upon evaluation by the division manager, Bill Peach, they were informed that the plant would remain open because of their significant improvements, and that Alex would in fact be promoted to his position, division manager. So as he's looking towards the future and different policy proposals, here are ours.
Our team suggested that maybe Alex should think about expediting the production of specific parts to other corporate plants in the area. He has to decide whether to keep manufacturing within the company or have another corporate plant manufacture it for them. One way he can find out what would be the proper solution can be by using the theory of constraints. The theory of constraint can help him find out if he can have a higher throughput and a higher gross margin by eliminating the constraint or bottleneck. First thing Alex must do is find out what is slowing down production, that is, find the bottleneck. Once he finds the constraint or bottleneck, he must then exploit it, which means eliminate it or try to reduce it. After he has eliminated the constraint, he must then ensure that all other divisions are working as efficient as possible. If Alex still sees that manufacturing costs are still high, then he should really look into the price of other manufacturing plants in their area and what they are charging. If what the other plant's price can help him save money, then he should really hire their service.
There was a few issues where workers weren't being productive. They were slacking off, causing their production to delay, to slow down. Shipment wasn't going as planned. And one approach that Alex could have utilized is to come up with an assignment model where he focused on each and every individual of workers of his performance to determine what they're capable of. I mean, Alex already have a set of goals for his workers, such as the production that they need to complete. However, computing a specific target for the workers will help minimize working idle time. Now, how will this help the plant? Analyzing workers' routine will help cut back the time that they're wasting on things that's not relevant to proceeding production working. For example, since there weren't enough parts that the workers needed there at the time when they need, they just wait for the parts to come in. So again, if Alex were to split the amount of work towards his workers based on what he observed, then it would have helped prevent further idle time and minimize it. And if this is done at a specific time frame, then it will be like the production will just keep running. I mean, the workers will still have the breaks and whatnot, but production will continue to go on and not have wasted inventory.
If
if Alex applied the LIFO method in the situation, this would allow for the stocks of inventory to be valued at the latest price of the asset. So assuming that the company is running a lot smoother, this would allow for the individual cost to be reduced. By just applying LIFO in general, this would it would give a few advantages. Firstly, this would match the most recent costs against the current revenues. And then as well, if you're just trying to be able to reduce your tax burden, this would help because it helps reduce the net income, and if you reduce your net income, then you reduce the amount of taxes you have to pay, which just improves the cash flow for the company. And then it also, since the company is not going to be able to, they don't have the highest price of inventory on hand most of the time, this is going to allow or reduce the write-downs for the company. And then lastly, it just allows for the physical flow of inventory to be correspond with the LIFO cash flow.
So our team is suggesting that Alex starts using the LIFO method. There's a lot of benefits of using the LIFO method compared to the FIFO or weighted average. The LIFO will bring up his cost of goods sold, which will lower his net income. As you can see here in this chart, the sales, if you took 3,000 units at $20 each, you'll have 60,000 of sales. Once you get done with your cost of goods sold towards the bottom, the 37,000 shows higher compared to the 30 or 33,750, which means your net income is lower, meaning you save money in taxes. So if we save money over taxes, we can use that money we saved in our R&D department, and I think our R&D department can come up with an SEP program that will help the plants, the 3 plants, better communicate, which will get the communication overall and help them run more efficiently. In the future, Alex can even help the company further by later, 5 years down the road, he can switch it back to FIFO, which would show higher net profits, which would increase possible investors in the company, which would mean more customers ultimately for his company, drawing in new clients, and overall looking good, raising more funds, and making sure his job stays steady throughout the years.